The subject of marijuana has been in the news recently due to the passing of Initiative 502 in Washington State, Amendment 64 in Colorado, and nearly here in Oregon with Measure 80 that was proposed this past election. The passing of these measures are groundbreaking, unprecedented, and controversial. I wanted to get some perspective on the whole situation, and I was able to at the world-famous Cannabis Cafe in Portland. It is a place for medical marijuana patients to hang out, network, and just have fun. I asked a few members there some questions about the legalization of marijuana in Washington and Colorado, and the near legalization here in Oregon to see what they think about the whole thing.
I think it's great. I was a little bit surprised. I thought that for sure it would probably pass in at least one of the 3 states, but I'm glad that it passed in both, 2 of them.
I'm ecstatic about it. I think it's one of the most wonderful things that I've seen happen in my life, and it is a dream come true for me as a cannabis activist and a freedom fighter.
I'm very proud of the people for using their right to vote, something that they have and that they can use at any time, and I'm really proud that they used it to push forward votes for a legalization in both those states.
I think that would have been a great opportunity for Oregon's economy to thrive again. Unfortunately, so many farmers are losing their land throughout Oregon, and it's really tragic, and I think this could really benefit our state.
A little bit too liberal, I think, for a lot of people's taste. I mean, I think that was reflected in the vote. If it had been a little more conservative in its wording and said, like, well, we have to have some kind of oversight for people growing their own cannabis. We can't just have everybody growing cannabis, because that's kind of what the law pretty much says. It's going to get modified. There's already stuff in the works. I think we'll get a workable solution within a year, maybe 2 tops.
I would prefer it to be legal completely, but I know there are a lot of states where that's maybe not realistic, and I definitely think that in that case, at least medical. There's so many studies that have already been done and continue to come out regularly that show the medical benefits. So I think it's a shame that people get denied the right to treat themselves.
As I read the Constitution, the state should have that right, because anything that's not directly spoken to in the Constitution itself is then left to the states. But I do believe that it should be federally legalized, and I believe it should be actually removed from the scheduling of drugs in and of itself completely.
There were some opinions regarding the recreational use of marijuana at the world-famous Cannabis Cafe. Certainly controversial, but definitely intriguing, at least in my opinion. Thanks for watching this documentary.